Hello there, Star Wars fans, and welcome back to another RebelScum.com video review. And today we are reviewing the Vintage Collection VC number 207 Teebo. And this is a pretty cool Ewok. It's kind of surprising to me that we got this one so late into Vintage Collection. And the reason for that is when Hasbro took over the Star Wars license back in the late 90s, and they finished with the Phantom Menace toy line and were transitioning over to the Power of the Jedi toy line. The first Ewok that Hasbro ever released in the 3/3 scale market was Teebo. That was the first modern Ewok they ever produced. So when it came years later to Black Series, most recently, and they did the first Ewok in Black Series, they also did Teebo once again, which I thought was kind of neat and a little poetic in a sense. So that's why it kind of strikes me as odd that we got Teebo so late into the Vintage Collection, if that makes sense. And he looks really, really good. So there you go. There's Teebo right there. You got the awesome card back with a nice close-up image of Teebo. And then on the back, VC number 207, you got some other figures from the wave, like the new Emperor figure, which was really, really awesome, and we did review that here. So if you haven't watched that, go check that video out. And a few others from Return of the Jedi, as well as, like I said, a few other figures from the wave. And that's pretty much it for the packaging. So there is an under tray with some of his accessories, like his swappable headpiece and his belt. So we got that out, which that looks really, really good. I really like that. And then he has his necklace right here. There's this little necklace with some teeth or some claws on it. Who knows? There's all kinds of things on Endor. Here's his little knife, which does go into his little holster here. Love that about the VC Ewoks. They all have their little holsters to go with their knives. He has a little maul-type weapon. Not quite like a hatchet or an axe. There's not really much of an edge to this thing. You've just got this nice, just bludgeoning edge to it. Comes with a couple of little mallets for when they're drumming on the Stormtrooper helmets later, or when they're just playing the regular drums later. So they do have drums in their village. And here he is. So now this version, he has two headpieces. He has the full headpiece, which comes all the way down and covers his shoulders and everything, which is totally removable, as well as his head that is on a ball joint, by the way. So you just kind of work that off of his head. It's soft, rubbery plastic, so it's not too difficult. Much like the rest of the VC Ewoks. For their headpieces, that is. Not so much the regular heads. Takes a little bit of doing, but there we go. So you got that. And it's very, very similar to the other one. Here we go. And then you can just work his ears in to get the other one. I honestly like this one just a little bit more. And then you can put his necklace on. Oh, his feathers came off. Looks like they just peg in, so that's easy to fix. Just push that back in. Come on. There we go. And there he is. Again, he looks really cool. He comes with his little horn here, so he can blow his horn to alert the other Ewok troops to go into battle. He is fully articulated, as we covered earlier. Head is on a ball joint. You got those full range shoulders. You've got elbow joints, wrist joints, waist, hips. Looks like they go mostly just side to side. Oh, okay, there we go. You can rotate those hips. And ankle joints. And here is there's his little maul type weapon. And you can, of course, also put his knife on him. It looks like you can have both the horn and the knife on. Although it looks like it's starting to get just a little bit crowded on his shoulder over here, especially if you want to also have his necklace on. No, it looks like you can have it all on there. And then you can put his knife in his other hand. So when he has to carve up some stormtroopers who are invading his home. And there you go. There is little Teebo. This is another really fantastic Ewok to add. I mean, who doesn't love the Ewoks? The Ewoks have always been a really cool inclusion in the Star Wars. And if you've ever played Star Wars Battlefront 2, the newest one with the Ewok hunt mode, they can actually be quite terrifying, honestly. Maybe we'll do some footage of that at some point so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, the Ewoks can be a little bit frightening. This one's really cool. Another awesome inclusion into the Vintage Collection line. And another really cool fully articulated Ewoks. I really love the fully articulated ones. You just keep doing such a good job on these little Ewoks here. And I can't wait to see which Ewok they do next. Hopefully, since they just started doing droids for the 50th anniversary of Lucasfilm in the latest year, maybe we'll see something like that for the Ewoks cartoon in the near future too, since the Vintage Collection Wicket figure already comes with some of his garb from the Ewoks cartoon anyway. Maybe we'll see some more from that in the future. Who knows? Let us know what you think about that. Let us know in the comments. Let us know in the forums if that's something you would be excited to see to add to your Ewok collection. But there you go. What did you think about little Teebo here? I thought he was a pretty neat little figure. I love all the little accessories he comes with. And I would like to see more Ewoks in the future in the VC. Maybe even, I know it's thrown around there a lot across the fans. I know a lot of fans have been talking about it. But a potential HasLab, a modern Ewok village, I think would be very, very cool as a HasLab project for Star Wars fans all around the world. Like I said, let us know what you think about that. Let us know in the comments. Let us know in the forums. And that's it for today, guys. So make sure you like and subscribe. Follow us on social media. Go to rebelscum.com daily for all kinds of new videos, articles, and news. And make sure you go to rebelscumshop.com for awesome exclusive Rebel Scum merch. We'll see you guys later. We'll see you another time. May the Force be with all of you, you Rebel Scum.